Hi guys, it's Julian Hemmings here. I wanted to do a video about Evan Lee. Evan Lee unfortunately died on March 2022 while he was in police custody. His death was ruled a homicide, and his mother discovered that the county is actually fighting the release of his autopsy report. His mother, Jacilet Griffin, said, "I just want to know what finally happened." Right now, the family is being represented by attorney Ben Crump, and the Texas Rangers told the family of Evan Lee's death, and they said that he died from blunt force trauma to the head. The 31-year-old Evan Lee was found unresponsive inside the jail after complaining of abdominal pain the day before. So, basically, it's been about 430 days since his death. They haven't received any kind of autopsy report. They've been clamoring for it, begging for it. However, the Harris County Jail has not provided anything. The family is now working alongside State Rep Ron Reynolds for the passage of a bill called HB House Bill 3434. What this bill will do is that this bill would launch a study by the Texas Commission on jail standards and on the living conditions and safety conditions of people found in the people housed in the Harris County Jail. Since 2020, well, in 2022, the record number of deaths occurred. About 27 inmates died in custody, and this year, 6 deaths have been recorded so far of those in custody. I just want to talk about, man, the importance of revealing this information because you don't know what happened. And I think when it comes to power, when it comes to people trying to sorry, that's my dog over there. He's kind of figuring himself out. But, when it comes to, these complicated issues happening, where a young man, family member is held in custody and dies, and it's ruled by to be a homicide, you really want to know what occurred. And it's a pain for a lot of families because their minds oftentimes go to the worst scenarios. And if there's truly nothing to hide, Texas Harris County Jail should provide an autopsy report so that the family can get some kind of closure. They're not receiving that right now, and so I'm going to put up a video about the case, and please like, comment, share with other people. The more that there's engagement from you guys, the more these stories are revealed. And I'm really dedicated to this, and I want to really help. So thank you guys very much, and have a good one.
Hey, we're also hearing from a grieving mother after learning her son's death was ruled a homicide while he was in the Harris County Jail. We broke this story earlier as we continue to try and get answers from law enforcement about what happened. It's one of many inmate deaths 13 Investigates has been tracking. ABC 13's Nick Notario live outside the jail. And Nick, now that we know it was a homicide, any new details about exactly what happened?
All we're hearing from investigators is that this is under investigation, and that's not sitting well with this family who worry about the other inmates here at the jail, especially because the number of inmate deaths continues to rise.
I don't know what happened.
Clutching her son's photo in hand, Jacilet Lee held back tears. She spoke about the news she had waited 284 days to receive.
It has totally broken our family from miles around this country.
In March, Evan Lee died while he was in custody at the Harris County Jail. Since then, Lee says she's learned little about his death. That changed late last week when a medical examiner ruled his death a homicide.
It really tore me mentally, first of all, just to know that someone else is involved.
The sheriff's office says Lee was booked in a jail 4 months before he died. In March, they say he was involved in a fight. A week later, he complained of pain similar to food poisoning. 4 days later, he was dead. Attorney Randall Callanan is working with the family, but no legal action has been taken.
Right now, we're waiting for the autopsy report and also the Texas Rangers report, which has been promised several times.
Family members say they spoke today to bring attention to this growing issue at the jail. 13 investigators found so far this year, 25 people have died at the jail. Last year, it was 20. 2 years ago, it was 15. The 2022 death total is the highest in at least a decade. Staggering figure that hits hard for family members who want changes to be made.
It was anger that came to me, but I will not let anger take over. I will continue to get justice and get answers.
The Sheriff's Office pointed us to the Texas DPS to answer some more of our questions. We have reached out to them, but so far we have not heard back. The Texas Rangers are currently conducting the investigation right now. Now, coming up on Eyewitness News at 6:30, the family also talked about what changes they like to see happen, so that way 2023, the rising death total here at the jail, doesn't climb again. Live in downtown, Nick Notario, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Nick, thank you for the update there. Our 13 Investigates team has been tracking data related to booking inmates as well. The Harris County Jail remains in violation of state standards. 14% of people arrested wait 48 hours or more to be booked into the jail. The standard is less than 48 hours, so why should you care? That means there's a delay in an already backlogged court system, and when it comes to inmate deaths, just last August, an inmate died while suffering from a medical emergency in the intake area.